Imagine retiring in England, wandering historic streets, enjoying a pint in a cozy pub, and soaking in centuries of culture. England offers a unique blend of history, vibrant cities, and tranquil countryside, making it an unexpectedly perfect retirement destination. Let's explore how you can make this dream a reality, no matter your background. England isn't just bowler hats and royal pageantry. It's a diverse, modern country with something for everyone. From the creative buzz of Manchester to the peaceful beauty of Cornwall, you can tailor your retirement to your lifestyle. Some regions even offer incentives like free land or cash grants to attract new residents. Let's separate myth from reality and discover the real opportunities waiting for you. Retiring abroad can be daunting, but we will break it down step by step. We'll cover relocation incentives, cost of living, visas, healthcare, taxes, and how to truly settle into English life. You'll learn how to budget, navigate paperwork, and connect with your new community. By the end, you'll know exactly how to turn your English retirement dream into reality. Free land or homes in England sound too good to be true, but in some rural areas, it's real. These programs aim to revitalize small towns by attracting new residents willing to invest in the community. Offers range from symbolic land sales to grants for renovation, perfect for retirees seeking purpose and adventure. If you're ready for a project and a new chapter, these rare opportunities could be your ticket. These programs are selective councils want committed residents, not just anyone looking for a freebie. You'll need a solid plan, proof of funds, and a willingness to become part of the community. Most require you to live there for several years, and you must already have the right to reside in the UK. Secure your visa first, then apply for these unique incentives. You won't find these programs on big real estate sites. Start with local council websites in rural areas. Search for terms like Rural Regeneration Grant or Empty Homes Scheme in your target region. Engage with local online forums and community groups. They're often the best source of inside info. And don't forget property auctions. Sometimes the best deals are fixer-uppers waiting for a new lease on life. How much does it actually cost to live in England? It's a crucial piece of the puzzle. While England has a reputation for being pricey, the reality is more nuanced. Your cost of living can vary dramatically depending on where you choose to settle down. Let's look at day-to-day expenses, starting with groceries. Grocery shopping in England can be surprisingly affordable. A retired couple can expect to spend between £300 and £500 a month on groceries. What about eating out? A pub lunch might cost around £15 to £20. Many museums and galleries offer free admission. Daily life can be quite reasonable. The key is to live like a local. England offers a wonderful quality of life with a bit of planning. Housing is the largest expense in any retirement budget. Location greatly impacts your finances. London and the Southeast are incredibly expensive. Beyond that, affordable possibilities open up in the North, Midlands, and Southwest. Many retirees rent for flexibility. A two-bedroom flat in York or Chester might rent for £900 to £1,500 per month. If you buy, you'll find incredible variety. Average house prices are lower outside London. In the Northeast, a terraced or semi-detached home could be under £200,000. Remember council tax, a local tax for services. Real estate listings specify the council tax band. Once you have your housing sorted, you'll need to budget for the monthly bills that keep your home running smoothly. These are your utilities, and in England, this typically includes gas, electricity, water, and broadband internet. The cost for these can fluctuate, especially with energy prices, but a good estimate for a typical two-person household would be somewhere between £200 and £300 per month for everything combined. Many companies offer bundled deals, and using price comparison websites can help you find the best rates to keep these essential costs as low as possible. Getting around is another key consideration. While owning a car provides the most freedom to explore hidden country lanes, it comes with costs like insurance, fuel, and an annual road tax. Fuel, or petrol as it's called here, is more expensive than in the US. However, England has a fantastic public transportation network that can make car ownership unnecessary, especially if you live in a town or city. The train system connects all major hubs, and local buses are great for shorter journeys. Best of all, once you reach the state pension age in the UK, You can get a pass for free bus travel across the country, which is a wonderful perk. Of course, a good retirement budget must include a category for fun, leisure, and entertainment. This is your time to enjoy life, after all. You might want to join a local golf club, take up a new hobby, or become a member of the National Trust, which gives you access to hundreds of historic homes and gardens for a single annual fee. A television license is required for any household watching live TV, which costs around £160 per year. And don't forget to budget for those wonderful day trips or weekend getaways to explore different parts of your new country, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Putting it all together, a retired couple could live a very comfortable life in many parts of England for around £2,500 to £3,500 per month, or roughly $3,000 to $4,200 US. This would comfortably cover housing, all your bills, food, transportation, and leave you with money for leisure and travel. Your personal spending habits will, of course, determine the final figure. But the key takeaway is that a financially secure and wonderfully enjoyable retirement in England is well within reach for many Americans. It's a country that offers immense value for a rich and rewarding life. Let's tackle the most important legal step in your retirement journey: securing the right visa. The UK doesn't offer a specific retirement visa, but there are viable pathways for American retirees to make England their home. One is the Innovator Founder Visa for those wanting to start an innovative business. Another is the Ancestry Visa if you have a grandparent born in the UK and plan to work. The most common path involves family connections. A British citizen child or grandchild might sponsor you through an adult-dependent relative visa, but requirements are strict. Get expert legal advice to see if you qualify for this visa. Once you have identified a potential visa route that fits your circumstances, the next stage is preparing for the application process itself. This is a detailed and document-heavy procedure, so, honestly, being organized is absolutely essential for a successful outcome. Regardless of the visa type you apply for, all applications are now submitted online through the official UK government website. You will need to create an account, fill out a lengthy application form, pay the required fees, and upload digital copies of all your supporting documents. It's a process that requires patience and meticulous attention to detail at every single step. One of the most critical requirements for nearly all UK visas is proving you have sufficient funds to support yourself without relying on public money. The specific amount varies depending on the visa category, but you will need to provide detailed financial evidence, such as bank statements going back several months, to show a consistent and accessible source of income or savings. For American retirees, this would typically involve showing your pension statements, Social Security benefits, or investment portfolios. It is crucial that this documentation is clear, official, and demonstrates your ability to live comfortably in the UK for the duration of your stay. Another universal requirement is the healthcare surcharge. This is a mandatory fee that most visa applicants pay to gain access to the UK's National Health Service, or NHS. The cost can be substantial as it's paid up front for the entire duration of your visa, but it ensures you are covered for most of your healthcare needs once you arrive in England. We will discuss the NHS in more detail later, but for now, just know that this payment is a non-negotiable part of the visa application process and must be factored into your initial budget for moving to the UK. It's an investment in your health and well-being. Given the complexity and the high stakes of the visa process, I cannot recommend this enough. Seek professional immigration advice. The UK's immigration rules change frequently, and a qualified immigration lawyer or advisor will have the most up-to-date information. They can assess your personal situation, recommend the best visa path for you, help you prepare your documentation perfectly, and guide you through the entire process from start to finish. Investing in professional guidance can save you from costly mistakes, prevent heartbreaking refusals, and significantly increase your chances of getting that all-important visa stamp in your passport, paving the way for your English retirement dream. You've arrived. Now become part of an English community. England is built on clubs and shared interests. Making friends here is about joining in. Finding your tribe is key to a happy retirement. Love gardening or walking? There are book clubs, history societies, and choirs. Your local pub is the community's living room. Volunteering is a rewarding way to integrate. Build a life, not just live in a new location. Settling into England involves understanding local customs. Traditions like the Sunday roast structure the week. Politeness is key. Please, thank you, and sorry are incredibly important. Queuing is a national sport. Local high streets offer independent shops and friendly shopkeepers. Embrace the seasons. English life is shaped by the changing weather. Appreciate each season, even with a cup of tea after a damp walk. Let's talk about the weather, a national obsession in England. While it's known for being rainy and gray, the reality is more varied. English weather is changeable. You might experience all 4 seasons in one day. This unpredictability is something you learn to embrace. The climate is temperate maritime, rarely extremely hot or cold. Summers are warm, perfect for outdoor activities. Winters are cool and damp with occasional snow. Each season has a distinct character, shaping the year's rhythm. Spring brings vibrant colors, while autumn offers rustic landscapes. The southwest is mild and sunny, while the north is cooler with more rainfall. Let's explore how to get around England. The country is relatively small, making it easy to explore via several excellent transport options. Many retirees wonder if they need a car. If you settle in a remote village, owning a car offers freedom. Be prepared to drive on the left and for narrow roads. Alternatively, England has a superb public transport system. The extensive rail network connects nearly every town. For local journeys, buses are frequent. Once you reach pension age, you're eligible for a free bus pass for local buses anywhere in the country. Healthcare is a major concern when moving abroad. England's National Health Service, NHS, is founded on the principle that good healthcare should be available to all. Once you pay the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, with your visa, you can use the NHS like any permanent resident. Register with a local general practitioner, GP, for non-emergency health concerns. NHS access includes GP visits, hospital services, and emergency care. Prescriptions are subsidized and free if you're over 60. This comprehensive coverage makes England an attractive retirement destination. While the NHS provides fantastic and comprehensive care, some retirees also choose to take out private health insurance as a supplement. It is important to be clear. This is not a requirement. It is a personal choice. Many people live their entire lives happily and healthily using only the NHS. However, having private insurance offers a few additional benefits that you might find appealing, depending on your personal preferences and priorities. The main advantage of going private is that it can help you bypass the waiting lists that can sometimes exist within the NHS for non-urgent procedures or specialist appointments. This can mean faster access to treatment. Private health insurance can also offer a greater level of personal comfort and choice. For example, if you needed a hip replacement, private insurance would likely give you the option to choose your surgeon and the hospital where the procedure is performed. You would also typically be guaranteed a private room during your hospital stay, which can make the experience more comfortable. Think of it as an upgrade to your healthcare experience. It's a way to add an extra layer of convenience and comfort on top of the excellent foundation of care that the NHS already provides to every resident of the country. So, should you get it? This really comes down to your personal budget and your peace of mind. Many retirees who are in good health and are happy with the public system decide that the extra expense is not necessary. They prefer to put that money towards travel or hobbies. Others feel that the monthly premium for a private plan is a worthwhile investment for the added speed and comfort it can provide, especially for elective surgeries. It's a good idea to research private health insurance providers in the UK and get a few quotes to see how the cost would fit into your retirement budget. You can also choose a middle ground. Some people decide against a full-time private insurance plan, but keep a healthy savings account specifically for potential medical costs. This allows them to self-insure and pay for a private consultation or procedure on a one-off basis if they feel the NHS waiting time is too long for a particular issue. This provides flexibility without the commitment of a monthly premium. Ultimately, the choice is yours. The wonderful thing about the UK system is that you are guaranteed excellent care through the NHS, with the option to enhance it privately if you so choose. Taxes can feel daunting, but for American retirees in England, the UK-US tax treaty simplifies things. This agreement prevents double taxation, ensuring you're not taxed on the same income by both countries. U.S. Social Security benefits are typically taxed only by the U.S., not the U.K. Remember, U.S. citizens must file a U.S. tax return annually, regardless of where they live. Given the complexities, seeking advice from a tax advisor specializing in U.S. expat tax issues is highly recommended. An expert can help you navigate the rules, letting you enjoy your retirement worry-free. Let's look at key UK-specific taxes you'll encounter as a resident. The most common is council tax, a local tax on residential properties used for essential services. The amount depends on your property's value, assigned a band from A to H. Retirees may be eligible for discounts, like the 25% discount for single-person households. Another important topic is inheritance tax. In the UK, inheritance tax is paid by the estate if its value is above a certain threshold. Assets left to a surviving spouse are exempt. As a U.S. citizen in the UK, your estate could be subject to both UK and U.S. estate taxes. Consult a financial advisor with cross-border expertise to structure your will and assets effectively. One of the most joyful aspects of retiring in England is the incredible accessibility of its diverse landscapes and historic treasures. The country is wonderfully compact, meaning a world of adventure is never more than a short train ride or drive away from your new home. You could spend your day walking the ancient Roman walls of Chester, marveling at the magnificent Gothic cathedral in York, or exploring the elegant Georgian architecture and Roman baths in the stunning city of Bath. If the peace and quiet of the countryside is calling your name, you are truly spoiled for choice with England's spectacular national parks. You could take a day trip to the Lake District, or perhaps you'd prefer the rugged, windswept moorlands of the Peak District. For those who love the charm of picturesque villages, a day trip to the Cotswolds is an absolute must. And let's not forget the magnificent coastline. You could explore the dramatic fossil-filled cliffs of the Jurassic Coast in Dorset, or visit the charming fishing villages and artistic communities of Cornwall. Now that you're practically a local, let's arm you with some fun and quirky facts about your new home that will surely make you smile and might even help you win a pub quiz. Windsor Castle is the oldest and largest inhabited castle in the entire world, having been a home to British royalty for over 900 years. Another fascinating royal fact is the annual swan-upping ceremony on the River Thames. It is technically illegal to be drunk in a pub in England, a law that is rarely enforced today, but it remains on the books. And finally, a few fun facts about the food you'll come to love. The quintessentially British sandwich was named after the 4th Earl of Sandwich. Knowing these little stories adds an extra layer of enjoyment to the simple pleasures of everyday life in your wonderful new English home. We have journeyed together through every aspect of making a new life in England. From navigating the visa process and understanding the cost of living, to embracing the changeable weather and finding your place within a warm community. The path to retiring abroad can seem long, but I hope this guide has shown you that with careful planning and an adventurous spirit, the dream of an English retirement is a truly achievable and wonderful reality for you to pursue. Think back to that initial daydream of strolling down cobblestone streets or sharing stories in a cozy pub. England offers a unique blend of history, culture, and modern comfort that is hard to find anywhere else. My final piece of advice is to embrace the journey with an open heart and a positive attitude. Your English adventure is waiting for you, filled with ancient castles to explore, stunning landscapes to walk, and countless cups of tea to be enjoyed. I wish you all the very best as you take the wonderful leap towards your new beginning and a very happy retirement in the heart of England. Cheers to your new adventure.